Nice to meet you. I'm Alicia, and I am a software developer who makes games for now. If you're in tech and you took a look at agentic coding maybe like 6 months to a year ago and thought, there's nothing really to worry about here, you might want to take another look because things are changing really fast. I and a lot of people I know aren't just worried about like losing a job. We're worried that our entire industry won't be necessary anymore, at least at nearly the level it currently exists. And not just tech, right? That kind of disruption tends to have knock-on effects. Now, I don't know exactly what the shift would look like, but I can say that hundreds of billions of dollars right now are being poured into AI infrastructure. And someone's gonna come out of this like really wealthy. If that's you or about to be you, I have a request. And if that's not you, but maybe you know someone who it is, pass it on. So some devs right now, myself included, have this vague sense of like impending doom, which sounds so serious and melodramatic, but we feel like a window is closing and we're about to become outdated. This isn't new, right? What we're seeing in AI today, it could be as big a shift as the Industrial Revolution or the digital revolution. And when technology advances see such impact on the way people live and operate, the transition tends to create winners and losers. Yeah, historians will argue about details, but there are patterns worth paying attention to. The people who already had money tend to accumulate more of it. The people who were in the right places at the right time become a whole new class of elites, and now top 1%. And the people whose skills were suddenly less valuable, like, sure, overall, civilization develops and we stride forward, but at the time, they went through real upheaval while trying to figure out how to live in a rapidly changing environment. You see the beginning today. We're about to hit the intelligence revolution, the agentic revolution. I don't know. Start looking for journalists to be coining terms. Massive capital expenditure concentrated among a few players, while entire categories of work are being massively restructured. The money is going somewhere at top speed. Model providers, chip makers, data centers, energy companies, I don't know. But if you're one of the people that it's fooling around, I have an argument for you. You may have noticed in fables, movies, books, Bible verses, money has a tendency to bring out the worst in people. So before you get caught up in it, figure out your number. We're human, right? We're not anywhere close to immortal. How much money do you actually need? Sit down, work through your yearly expenses, and multiply that out for however long you could possibly hope to live. Mine, with outrageously high estimates, plenty of breathing room, and mindful of it like inflation and taxes and all that, $15 million. Okay, that's a lot, but that's my number. I genuinely believe that with $15 million in the bank, I could comfortably maintain my current lifestyle with plenty plenty of padding for splurges until I die. And that includes the dreams, right? I know tons of people who'd love to start something if they just had the capital. I want to build an escape room one day. That's built into my number. So take your number and add a 0. Why not, right? It's your money. You want to live well, go for it. But we all still only have one body to house, one belly to fill, one mind to occupy for 16 hours a day. There simply comes a point when continuing to add to the dragon's hoard is unnecessary and starts to feel a little bit absurd. Yeah, we've got a lizard brain that's like, more resources, more security. It's a reasonable instinct, but you're an intelligent, rational human being. You know better. There's a limit. Once you hit your number, if there's still money coming in, do something else. So, you've hit your number, right? You have more money than you will ever possibly spend. What now? I know this is going to be controversial, but don't invest it. You don't need it to grow. You already have more than you need. That's the whole point. People will tell you that investing creates jobs and drives innovation, but so does just handing a grad student the money needed to finish their research, right? So does just letting an inventor build their prototype without giving up half their company. The money does the same work either way. The only difference is whether you need something back from people that already have way less than you. Enrich others. Friends, your family, your neighbors, your community, your world. If someone has a business idea that they just need a little bit of capital to start, or someone's in a hole and a financial lifeline would let them turn their whole life around, don't loan it to them. You don't need the money back. Just give it. Loans don't just lift people up, right? They tie them down. You have the power. Use your lawyers, use your accountants, make the burden as small as possible, and enjoy the feeling of making a real difference in someone's life. Instead of dropping another million into a portfolio you'll never draw from, donate it. Find charities, causes, people in need. Be the reason a school can provide lunch, or a veteran can get a therapy dog, or a shelter can expand. As you're rising, don't forget the people around you who are scrambling to find their place in a shifting world. There are going to be a lot of them. Think back to a few years ago, before the money. Think about how you talked about billionaires. Frustration, maybe even disgust. The feeling that nobody needs that much while other people are struggling. You were right. You were right. Don't let being on the other side of it convince you otherwise. Have a purpose. Help someone else find theirs. Hey, if you need somewhere to start, I have an escape room idea I can tell you all about.